The title of the unit is Unit 1 Microbes. Module name is Archaeobacteria and myself Sushma Sargaonkar. Outline, Introduction, Characteristics, Types of Archaeobacteria, Economic importance. Learning outcomes, they are as follow. Describes the structure of Archaeobacteria, cites the different examples of it, describes types of Archaeobacteria and economic importance of archaea. This is classification of Archaeobacteria. Kingdom Monera is divided into Archaeobacteria and Eubacteria. Archaeobacteria is further classified into methanogens, halophiles, thermophiles. Eubacteria is further divided into cyanobacteria, bacteria. And bacteria is further classified into two. One, gram-positive bacteria and second is gram-negative bacteria. In this module, we are going to deal with Archaeobacteria. Archaeobacteria introduction. This is the structure of Archaeobacteria, which is also known as ancient bacteria. They are unicellular, prokaryotic, having simple organization. They are obligate anaerobes. They do not require oxygen. They live in extreme environment, having heterotrophs or autotroph mode of nutrition. General characteristics. First one is size. Individual Archaeobacteria varies from 0.1 to 15 micrometer in diameter. Shape, sphere, rod, plate, spiral, pleomorphic, etc. Structure. Under this cell wall, which is made up of pseudopeptidoglycan, and it is made up of N-acetyl-glucosamine and N-acetyl-telisominouronic acid, which is linked by beta-1,3 bond. Cell wall functions are, it provides shape and support. It also protects cell bursting under hypotonic condition. Since beta-1,3 glycosidic bond is lysosome insensitive, they prevent the cell dissolving from host lysosome. Next is cell membrane, which is made up of ether-linked branched aliphatic chain, L-glycerol and phosphate group. This is the unique structure of Archaeobacteria which makes them to live in extreme conditions. Cell content. This is a transverse section of Archaeobacteria wherein it has capsule, fimbriae, cell wall, plasma membrane, flagella, cytoplasm, ribosome, then chromosomal DNA, plasmid, etc. So the membrane bound cell organelles are absent. They have thick cytoplasm which contain all compounds which are required for nutrition and metabolism. Plasmid, they are antibiotic resistant. Next is genetic material wherein single circular DNA is present and they show transcription and translation process which is very similar to eukaryotes. Next is RNA polymerase. They are several in number and consist of complex subunit which is very similar to eukaryote. Protein synthesis. This is the structure of tRNA which has acceptor arm, pseudouridine, variable loop, anticodon loop, dihydrouridine loop. So the first amino acid in protein synthesis is methionine and there is no thymine in common arm of tRNA. Reproduction is asexual type wherein binary fission, budding and fragmentation is present. In general, introns are present, exhibit neither glycolysis nor Krebs cycle. Their nature is non-pathogenic. There are two types of archaea. One is gram-positive and gram-negative. The differences in rRNA suggest that they diverge from both prokaryotes and eukaryotes. They can withstand a very high pressure of more than 200 atmosphere. Next is types of archaeobacteria, which is divided into 7 types, such as methanogens, thermophiles, halophiles, hyperthermophiles, psychrophiles, acidophiles and alkylophiles. So the first one is methanogen, which is the largest group in archaea, found living in anaerobic environment such as swamp, marsh, lake sediment, digestive tract of animal, cattle and termites, then human colon, etc. They are chemoautotrope. They use hydrogen as an electron and reduce carbon dioxide to form methane and water. Examples like Methanobacterium and Methanococcus. Thermophiles or thermoacidophile. As the name suggests, thermoacidophile means they live at high temperature and acid. Examples: hot sulfur spring, which is present in Yellowstone National Park, and deep sea. Examples like Ferroplasm acidophyllum, Picrophyllum oshime, Thermoplasm. Halophiles, they live in water with high concentration of salt. Examples: Great Salt Lake in US and Dead Sea. High internal salt content maintains osmotic balance. Examples: Halopharax volcani, Halococcus, Halobacterium. Hyperthermophiles lives in very high temperature. Present record is 121 degrees Celsius. Psychrophiles lives in cold temperature, best at 4 degrees Celsius. Acidophiles lives in low pH. Alkylophiles live in high pH. Next is economic importance of archaea. Due to their extremophile nature, this helps this researcher to learn about climatic condition, environment and their survival on ancient Earth. Phylogenetic importance that helps in studying their homology and establish their phylogeny. They also play important role in carbon, nitrogen, sulfur cycles. Methanogens can grow in biogas fermenters and decomposes cow dung into methane gas, which is a domestic gas used for cooking. Methanobacterium ruminantium is present in the guts of ruminating animals, which help them to digest cellulose. Sulfobolus acidocaldarius play important role in bleaching purpose. In biotechnology, this helps in production of heat resistance enzymes and antibiotics and used as a biosensor. Heat resistant enzyme is also used in detergent. They can be also used in petroleum spill, which is a contaminated sites. Taq polymerase is an enzyme which is extracted from Thermus aquaticus. It is used in PCR for DNA fingerprinting. Next is glossary, references and web links. Thank you.